Alright, Joe, this is it. Time to decide who's the ultimate duelist. I'm ready for anything your deck can throw. My cards are superior in every way.
Your cards may be from a later set, and with Konami's power creep, maybe your cards are better. But if you think you're going to win, Cameron, then you're gravely mistaken. It's time to duel. I'll start by summoning my Mermail Abyss Pike. When summoned, I can use my Pike's effect to add Gen X Undyne to my hand, but it will cost me the sacrifice of the Atlantean Dragoons in my hand. Next, I'll set one card face down, and end my turn.
Huh, you think that measly monster can stand up against my deck? I'm going to start my turn by normal summoning Ritual Beast Tamer Elder, and use his special ability to normal summon another Ritual Beast monster from my hand. I summon Spiritual Beast Cannahawk.
Two monsters at once? But that means now...
That's right, Joe. With both the Tamer and the Beast on my side of the field, I can summon my Ritual Beast Ulti Cannahawk. But first, I will use Cannahawk's effect to banish another Tamer from my deck. Begone, Laura! Banished to the Shadow Realm. Now come forth, my mighty beast! My Cannahawk has two effects. Firstly, I can tag him out to bring back my original monster.
Bring them back? What are you scheming, Cameron?
Just you wait. Next, I reuse my Hawk's effect to banish Rampengu from the deck. Then, I bring back my Ulti Cannahawk to use its second effect. I can pick any two of my banished Ritual Beast monsters and send them to the grave in order to add another Ritual Beast card to my hand. I pick the Trap Ritual Beast Steeds.
That is indeed a powerful trap, but that alone won't stop me.
Oh, I know that. Next, I diffuse my monster for Rampengu and Lara.
So many summons in one turn. Just what is he up to?
With my Rampengu back on the field, I can use it to send one of my ulti monsters to the banished zone in order to send its counterpart to the graveyard. Now, Rampengu, banish the King of the Forest to send Apelio to the grave.
You're putting your own monsters in the graveyard? Is this not madness?
Ha ha ha, you fool. Apelio's presence in the graveyard will soon come to light. I know how shallow the grave really is. Now, I will summon my Ulti Petalfin. Rise, Lord of the Seas. Finally, I set 3 cards face down.
Three back row? I must tread carefully if I want to avoid those cards. It's my move. I will begin my turn by summoning Gen X Undyne, the mythological elemental. With its special ability, I can send a second Dragoons to the grave, this time to add a Gen X Controller from the deck to my hand. Once again, the cavalry comes riding home, and Dragoons brings me an Abyss Megalo from the deck.
Are you starting to feel it yet? The realization that your monsters are outmatched. None of your monsters is strong enough to attack over my Petalfin, and you know it.
Your dolphin is indeed strong, but I'm not done yet. I activate the magic of instant fusion. It may cost me 1,000 of my life points, but I'm willing to pay that to summon Elder Entity Northern, the Ocean Master. Now I can revive my Dragoons and combine it with my Northern to summon Abyss Dweller.
That pitiful creature still isn't powerful enough to best me.
No, it isn't, but it will allow me to reuse my Dragoon's effect. This time, adding Mulan Glacier from my deck to my hand. I set one card face down and end my turn.
All of those cards in your hand, but they won't help against my creatures. It's my move. But first, before your turn ends, I'll activate my Dolphin's effect. Petal Fin, defuse into Rampengu and Lara. And it looks like I've just drawn your demise. I begin by summoning my Spiritual Beast Petal Fin in attack position.
But that monster has 0 attack points.
Indeed it does, but using its effect I can return any card you control to your hand, and I'm going to choose your Abyss Dweller, which will have to go back to the extra deck.
You may do so, but first I will respond with the effect of my Dweller, making any effects that you would activate in the graveyard useless.
Fool! My cards don't need to activate in grave. However, I will have to banish my Tamer Web. It's worth the result. Now, reveal trap card. Ritual Beast Ambush.
Oh no!
Oh yes. And now I can summon my Apelio and my Tamer Elder from the graveyard. Looks like we didn't say goodbye after all. Wait, you're smiling. What is this? What did I do?
Oh, nothing. But when you summon those monsters, you triggered my trap card. Activate Torrential Tribute.
No, all of my monsters. What have you done?
Stop playing games with me, Cameron. Where did your monster come from? And why wasn't it wiped out by my trap?
When you activated your Torrential Tribute, I chained Apelio's effect to banish Cannahawk. Then the Ritual Beast bonds in my hand, allowing me to fuse 2 of my monsters together instantly and summon my Petal Fin. As you should already know, this card cannot be destroyed by any conventional means. Your trap card is useless against it. With my monsters still on the field, I can defuse. Come out, Cannahawk and Lara. Now, I will once again banish a card from my deck with Cannahawk's effect. This time, my Pendulum Tamer, Rampengu. Now I fuse these 2 monsters to make my Ulti Cannahawk. Using Cannahawk's effect, I can send my Tamer Rampengu and my Ulti Apelio to the grave to add Ambush to my hand.
No matter what I do, you always end up in an even better position. How can I break this cycle?
Now, I set 1 card. Cannahawk, attack! Soon you will taste defeat, and it is a bitter, unforgiving flavor.
You would know the taste of defeat, Cameron, having lost so many times. I draw. I will begin with the Ancient Water Ritual, Abyss Sphere. Using this card, I can summon Mermail Abyss Leaf from my deck. But its effects are negated. You may have the upper hand so far, but I'm about to turn the tide on you with a little help from the Great Warrior, Denko Sekka. Now you cannot activate any of your set cards.
No, but that means all my trap cards are useless.
Yes, it does. And now I'm going to show you the depths of your failure.
My past is irrelevant, your fate is sealed. I control the ultimate beast of the air.
Wrong again, Cameron. The ultimate beast does not lie on your field, but in my hand. Allow me to introduce you to Mulan Glacier, the elemental lord. See, this is what true power looks like. Mulan Glacier will get rid of any cards in your hand and be able to wipe out your Cannahawk. Now, by discarding Megalo, I can special summon Abyss Tears from my hand. This will also allow me to add Pipe from my deck. Now to deal with your Hawk. By combining my two Mermails, I can Xyz summon number 11, Big Eye. The all-seeing eye of this card penetrates deep into your monster's soul. By detaching a material, I can take control of it.
Not so fast. I chain my Cannahawk's effect to defuse for Cannahawk and Lara. Now your target is gone, and you get nothing for all of your efforts.
Curses, spoiled again by your yellow hawk, but I still have enough attack power to wipe out your monsters. Denko Sekka, attack his Cannahawk. Mulan Glacier, destroy Lara.
No! My monsters!
With that, I'll end my turn, and Abyss Sphere will be destroyed.
I desperately need something good now. Heart of the cards. I draw. This is it. I activate Soul Charge. By paying 2,000 life points, I can summon two monsters from my graveyard. And I'm choosing Apelio and Petalpin. Apelio will banish Lara from my grave, making her all the more useful. I now have enough level 4 monsters to Xyz summon. Now come forth, Castel, the Skyblaster Musketeer. You tried to take my monster. Now I'm sending yours back to the extra deck.
No, not my Xyz monster.
Castel, send his big eye back. Now, Castel, attack over his Denko Sekka. What? What's happening? Why can't I attack?
You see, Cameron, in your haste, you forgot the limitations of Soul Charge. Because you special summon monsters with it this turn, you cannot conduct your battle phase, and my Denko Sekka is safe.
What? No! But that means my traps are still frozen.
It does, and now if you're quite finished, it's my turn. I draw. Next, I summon my Mermail Abyss Pike in attack position. With his effect, I pitch an Abyss Gun in order to add Abyss Limb from my deck to my hand. When Gun is discarded, I can use it to special summon another Mermail from the grave. And I choose Abyss Megalo. With Megalo's effect, I tribute one of my monsters, and I'm choosing Abyss Pike.
Your own monster? But why?
My Pike will make this sacrifice so that my Megalo can have 2 attacks against you this turn.
2 times in one turn?
Now, Denko, Mulan Glacier, Megalo, lay waste to Cameron's life point.
No!
Game over.